A portrait of the late Congressman Elijah Cummings was unveiled yesterday at the Capitol. First elected to the House in 1996, he rose to chair of the powerful House Oversight and Reform Committee at the time of his death. Cummings died in 2019 during his 13th term in Congress at the age of 68. The Baltimore artist Jarrell Gibbs painted the portrait of Cummings, which will hang in the Rayburn House Office Building's Oversight and Reform Committee hearing room. So fitting. The son of a sharecropper, Cummings was born in Baltimore and graduated from Howard University and received his law degree from the University of Maryland. Before serving in Congress, the lifelong Democrat spent 13 years in Maryland's State House of Delegates. The room where the portrait was unveiled was the same location where the January 6th House Select Committee was holding its public hearings. As oversight chairman, Cummings led multiple investigations of the Trump White House. When Donald Trump's former attorney, Michael Cohen, testified before the committee about an array of claims against the former president, Cummings closed out those hearings with a fiery speech that struck a more compassionate chord than other of the committee members. After a long day of sometimes heated disagreements, Elijah Cummings closed that hearing with a powerful message, hoping for reconciliation in a period of heightened political vitriol.
I know that it's painful going to prison. I know it's got to be painful being called a rat. And let me explain. A lot of people don't know the significance of that, but I live in the inner city of Baltimore. All right? And when you call somebody a rat, that's one of the worst things you can call them, because when they go to prison, that means a snitch. I'm just saying. And so the president called you a rat. We're better than that. We really are. And I'm hoping that all of us can get back to this democracy that we want and that we should be passing on to our children so that they can do better than what we did. And so you wonder whether people believe you. I don't know. I don't know whether they believe you. But the fact is that you come, you have your head down, and this has got to be one of the hardest things that you could do. Let me tell you the picture that really, really pained me. You were leaving the prison, you were leaving the courthouse, and I guess it's your daughter had a braces or something on. Man, that thing hurt me. As a father of two daughters, it hurt me. And I can imagine how it must feel for you. But I'm just saying to you, I want to first of all thank you. I know that this has been hard. I know that you face a lot. I know that you are worried about your family. But this is a part of your destiny. And hopefully, this portion of your destiny will lead to a better Michael Cohen, a better Donald Trump, a better United States of America, and a better world. And I mean that from the depths of my heart. When we're dancing with the angels, the question will be asked, in 2019, what did we do to make sure we kept our democracy intact?
And that's the question. I'll never forget his words, and also the words of love and reconciliation that Elijah shared at our wedding. We were so hoping to be there for the unveiling of his portrait, but our schedule didn't allow it. Our deepest apologies to Maya. But a moment now on his portrait, his legacy, and his memory. We chose Elijah to marry us because not only was he one of the kindest, most compassionate, most joyful men we've ever known, but also because of his steadfast commitment to bipartisanship and democracy. Elijah married us at the National Archives in Washington, D.C. You've heard a lot about the National Archives lately. The location and the man had so much meaning to us, the National Archives being the place where our country's most precious documents are held. In fact, in 2 days, it's Constitution Day at the National Archives, where they're going to commemorate the signing of the U.S. Constitution on September 17, 1787. It's the place where history is preserved. And Elijah, this important figure in our history, well, it was just our honor to have him there for us. And anyone who needs a reason to understand our democracy and why it is so precious, pull up his speeches. We were so lucky to know him. We'll be right back.